Good afternoon. I will present CEURCheck, an explainable rule-based system that integrates document normalization, official CEUR utilities, supplemental validators, and evidence link reporting into one reproducible information technology workflow. Proceeding manuscripts, proceeding production is often described as formatting, but the object being checked is structurally heterogeneous. A manuscript combines natural language content, sections, figures, different metadata, policy declaration, reference, etc. So the scientific task of this work is to compare this complex information object with a reference template, localize deviations, preserve provenance, and explain each mismatch. Also, the scientific part of this work is to create an information technology and to describe it via modern tools such as Archimate language. The scientific problem is comparison of manuscript with an eclectic compliance template under available evidence. Office formats are normalized to a canonical PDF, and each rule records each source, applicability, expected conditions, severity, and remediation. Decisions are for evaluate, pass, fail, not applicable, and indeterminate. This last state prevents false confidence. If conversion, parsing, or extraction fails, missing evidence is not interpreted as compliance. A manuscript passes the implemented mandatory subset only when no mandatory rules fails and none remains unreserved. Native PDFs enter direct inspection. DocX, Doc, and ODT documents are converted in isolation through headless LibreOffice to canonical PDFs. That representation is then examined by local hosted official CEUR utilities and by supplemental font and reference validators using Python, PDF Miner, etc. Helper tools. Their findings and operational states are merged into evidence link markdown and JSON schema reports. The scientific side of this work is this integration logic, the following integration logic. Different technologies are coordinated through one reproducible information technology workflow rather than used uh, unrelated tools to do this checkup. The workflow presents the full Archimate implementation model from the manuscript. Web and command line users enter through separate interfaces, but authentication, upload, queuing, and orchestration coverage on the same validation service. Format expansion, office conversion, artifacts are hosted in one Dockerized technology layer. The scientific contribution is the controlled integration of this heterogeneous technology into one reproducible information technology workflow, as I said before. So here is CEURCheck as an author or editor sees it. A manuscript uploaded once, findings, a corrected reference list, preview, and source output stay in one UI. Each findings remain linked to a rule, observe evidence, and remediation, so the user can see what failed, why, and what need to change. The screen turns multiple validators into one single traceable preparation step, while missing evidence remains indeterminate rather than being shown in a path. So about validation and evaluation. The evaluation combines complementary evidence. The real source protocol approximates proceedings practice with 32 anonymized documents and 352 document rule decisions. The synthetic protocol use 100 control office documents with injected defects and clean controls. Both branches run through the same containerized path and produce the same evidence artifacts. The real source branches test ambiguity. The synthetic branch provides known ground truth. No legacy doc cases were quantitatively evaluated, so doc remains an implemented but not benchmarked pathway. The real source branch produced more than 77% of F1 score, while the control synthetic branch reached more than 88%. Synthetic precision was 100%, but recall remained below 80%, so some defects were missed. Jacquard similarity compares two sets of findings, their shared findings divided by all distinct findings in either set. One means identical sets, zero means no overlap. The mean of zero point 0.8 therefore shows substantial through incomplete cross-format consistency. Office conversion seeds for more than 95% of real source office inputs, and median latency remained within seconds. The result supports pre-flight screening, not autonomous editorial judgment. Next up, I want to talk about that CEURCheck was also applied operationally during preparation of the complete CEUR-Prog 2026 conference manuscript package. The official program records 65 scheduled contributions across 4 sections and 3 collocated workshops. In the production workflow, heterogeneous source documents enter at one repeatable loop of normalization, validation, repair, rechecking, and camera-ready packaging. The operational use is distinct from the benchmark results. The system support technical compliance and evident link correction. They did not assess scientific quality and or determined acceptance. Next up, I want to talk a little bit about our future research. The strategic direction of the development of CEURCheck is a controlled agentic research production harness for the full life cycle of scientific article preparation. So we need to develop a project workspace would preserve a manuscript, source reports, reviewer comments, reference, traceable research objects. Agents could analyze venues, plan manuscripts, audit citations, suggest repair, simulate review, simulate different type of experiments. Deterministic validation core would retain authority over mandatory compliance, and consequential actions would require ecliptic human approval. Version venue profiles and requirement drift monitoring would extend the workflow beyond CEUR-WS manuscripts to Springer, IEEE, MDPI, journals, different institutional templates. So the study was conducted within 2 institutional research and development projects registered by the National Academy of Science of Ukraine. They first provide the research context of the processing complex information structure. The second supports the virtualization technology and reproducible deployment environment used by CEURCheck. So thank you for your attention. I welcome your questions, and I want to know that the live version of CEURCheck is available via CEURCheck PPUA, and the source code available via GitHub, so you can download it, install it, use it as you want in your infrastructure, etc. So thank you very much.